hoping that you're gonna come, yeah. These are the times.
Hi, welcome to Over the Hill Studios, and welcome to Boomer, Life, Fitness, and Fun. This is just the first of a series of planned videos that we're going to cover the three major parts that's in the title: life, fitness, and fun. Now, these videos are going to be aimed squarely at my generation, the baby boomers, but I think we're going to have plenty to offer anybody of any age if you stick around to watch. Now, the first component in the title, life, we're going to be covering an awful lot there. There's going to be a lot of information about safety in and out of the home, things that boomers and anybody over 60 or later years needs to do to keep themselves safe today. You'll learn more about that. The middle part, fitness. Well, that's where we're going to get into a lot of exercises, things you can do at home. My specialty is step aerobics. We can do it on the floor with a step. We'll work on that again a little bit later. But the purpose here is going to be to get fit and to stay fit in our later years. The last part, fun. Hey, the fun's always fun. We're going to be celebrating a lot of boomer culture. So for all you later generations, if you want to find out about us, stick around. We're going to have a few laughs too. That's what the whole thing about life is too short to go without laughing. So now I'll give you more information detailed later on in the video about what we're doing. But in the meantime, let me tell you about me. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, class of 95, Damon College, New York. After graduating, I worked for a little over a decade with adults with developmental disabilities. Next, I'm a U.S. Army veteran from the mid-1970s. Oh God, was I ever that young? Anyway, one of my duties that I had when I was in the Army, I served a short stint as a drill sergeant. So I'll be including some old-style basic training exercises that we'll be doing. Nothing too bad, but it'll be a lot of fun too. Next, for what we're doing here, I hold a current certification as a certified group fitness instructor. Now, my certification was bestowed upon me by the Athletic and Fitness Association of America in partnership with the National Academy of Sports Medicine. These two organizations have been certifying fitness professionals for over 40 years. And there's probably something else you should know about me too. I am a three-time cancer survivor.
Get out!
Between 2008 and 2012, I fought 3 separate battles with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, a cancer that has a pretty vicious reputation. My second bout in 2010, in September of that year, I received an autologous stem cell transplant. What that means is the bone marrow was clean, and so they took my healthy stem cells out and they held them while the rest of my cancer got under control. In September of that same year, they hammered me with chemo until my white blood cell count read 0. Yeah. Then they put my stem cells back in me, they ran around and reprogrammed my whole body. Since then, I've been cancer-free for 15 years. Yep, so I kicked cancer, was doing great, riding high, wonderful. Then in April of 2019, I set a new best personal time for a 2-mile jog. I didn't realize that Mother Nature had another assassination attempt planned for me. I had a heart attack. Yeah, interesting. In spite of a lifetime of exercise and trying to eat reasonably healthy, I fell victim to my own procrastination. Well, it turns out that regardless of leading a pretty healthy lifestyle, exercise, and trying to eat right, what I didn't know is I was genetically predisposed to high cholesterol. Well, the minute my symptoms hit, I knew something was seriously wrong. Since we live in the country, I didn't want to waste any time, so it was off to the hospital.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
So, to cut to the chase, I ended up with a stent inside my right coronary artery. After a few weeks of cardio rehab and being monitored to see how everything was going, doctor told me something that I did not expect that I was going to hear. He told me to go back to doing whatever it was I was doing before this happened. Man, those were words I was not expecting to hear. I dodged another bullet, and you do not have to tell me how lucky I am. I know how lucky I am. But this is why, at the beginning of this video and all my videos, I have that little disclaimer that says, go to a doctor first. Well, I went for years without having my cholesterol checked. Oh, I'll get around to it. But I waited too long. End result, emergency room, lots of fun. So what I'm saying is take my little warning at the beginning of each video to heart. And as a matter of fact, if you're over 45, keep an eye on your cholesterol. And if you do have high cholesterol, ask your doctor if you need to have an echocardiogram. That'll tell whether you're getting anything blocked up in there or not. If I'd have had an echocardiogram before April of 2019, I could have saved myself a trip to the emergency room. Yeah, in both instances, my cardiologist and my oncologist both said the same thing, that my staying and being in good shape helped me recover from both of those incidences. If that's not a good enough reason to stay fit, I don't know what is. So, after all that, a couple of pills every day, small price to pay for being active and healthy. A lot of retirees are on a fixed income, so I'm going to tell you about low-cost ways that you can get equipment to exercise with at home, as well as finding things around the house you can use to exercise. We're also going to be going back to old school step aerobics. Now, we'll be doing floor routines, so you don't have to have a board, but if you do want to get one, I'll tell you about how you can get one without breaking your bank on that either. So as you can see, exercise is going to be a major part of this show. We'll try to find ways to keep your mind active and engaged, including your eye-hand coordination. We're going to be looking at ways how you can improve and keep your balance. Now, as I said, I am certified for group exercise, but I'm not a nutritionist. I won't claim to be. But we are going to look at how you can learn and understand one of these on the packages of the food you buy so you can make the best choices for your nutrition. We're also going to talk about what to watch out for and ways to keep yourself safe when you're on your home computer online. Hey. We'll even spend some time learning about how this can help you or how it can hurt you. And for all the members of you younger generations, you X, Y, Zers, Alphas, whatever, we're going to be spending a lot of time reminiscing and learning about boomer culture, our history and everything went on. I'm going to call it Boomer 101. As I keep saying, exercise is going to be a huge focus on my videos. Exercise prevents heart disease. Heart disease is the #1 killer of folks in the age range from 65 to 75, a little bit of fudging in between there, but you know what I'm talking about. Now, one day, each and every one of us are going to get a visit from this guy. Now, the focus with the exercise is to make sure that we can delay this visit as long as we can. Jesus. Well, that's the basic roundup, introduction, general information of what I'm going to be doing here on my channel. I'm not going to ask you to like or subscribe. If you want to, that's fine. If you don't want to, that's fine too. I'm just here to have some fun, stay fit, and to help out my generation. And of course, all generations are welcome, but keep in mind, it's a level channel here. I'm not going to be endorsing any one product, brand, or service on this channel. There'll be no branding on this channel. I said no branding.
Sorry.
All right, there you've got it, a brief outline of what this channel is going to be all about, what we're going to be doing. I hope you check out further videos when we get down to work, have some fun, get fit, keep ourselves safe. So, in the meantime, the boomers might recognize, in the words of our brother Red Green, remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together.
Welcome to the strangest party, baby. It's like we're staring at the sun. Everybody's got the invitations, hoping that you're gonna